I need to post this because it's like I see a lot of convoluted advice, even well-meaning people here on YouTube, and even in not even so much in life, just the opinions. Today I had the satisfaction of knowing that maybe 99.9% of America, besides, and this is not anyone that's ever served in the military, they think they're content creators or video warriors, but did nothing to save that man's life. That one guy with a jiu-jitsu black belt or whatever trained with the police, and all he did was stand there and say, yo bro, you're killing the man. But he stood there and did nothing. I was listening to the Young Turks or whatever that show is, and read a lot of the comments, and I think what's really messed with me the most, I call them pink dress motherfuckers. Only one person out of all the people that commented said, and I quote, I would have stepped in, unquote. All of them saying, well, if I would have stepped in, I would have went to jail. You've been going to jail forever, my brother and sister. You couldn't go to jail for a righteous cause. You couldn't go to jail to save a man's life. And I guess I'm just hard pressed on this because I'm surrounded by cowards, be it male or female. It bothers me that I live in a world where I know nobody's got my back. Not even the women I've sit up and had children with. All of them lied on me. You got the Christian woman named Irene Hassler. Still, I am her main enemy. All because I wanted to get help for my child that had been molested by Mary A. Davis in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Irene put me up on false charges of threatening to kill her and violence. Even though I had a recording of the call that I made to her on August 7th, they still gave her that restraining order and prevented me from helping my children. As a matter of fact, she even canceled the insurance when I had found the forensic psychologist that would have found out who did what to whom. You know something? I got no love for you so-called Christians, you fake-ass Christians. You sit up and go to church every Sunday, but you don't mind lying. You sit in court mute. And then again, everybody believes in Jesus Christ, but nobody's willing to lay down their life for anything. This isn't some sympathy broadcast. This is me dealing with my anger. That so many of you weak-kneed people that sit up and listen to gangster rap. Yeah, I'm like, nigga this, nigga that. But yet when a cop has got his neck on a black man, you wouldn't do anything. At least PETA, if that man had been a dog, they would have rushed that man and taken him off of that dog's neck. But we sit up there and do nothing. And it is my prayer and my fear that I never run into a situation like that. In the name of Jesus Christ, don't ever let me find a cop doing something I know to be illegal. Because I'm going to have to go to jail. Because I'm not built from the same pussy-ass cloth and the feminized cloth that you guys are. I simply cannot do it. And by the grace of God, I've never encountered that situation. Y'all keep talking about, oh, well, you know, you'll do this, you know, you're talking all this shit like on the internet. No, it's real life. With all these fucking, you know, big old rap stars talking about how they killed a man and all this other nonsense. Cypress Hill, Public Enemy. Where the fuck is Public Enemy and Ice Cube that sit up there and lit the torch to social justice? Where are they at now? Nowhere. Y'all pussies, I'm telling you, you're nothing but pussies. I'm calling them the Pink Dress Brigade, and thank God they're honest. Because I'll never go to war with people like that. Never trust my life to anyone that is a coward, both male and female. You know, I got to deal with this anger because I'm 50-something years old. I think I'm 52, 53. And to hear young people, people full of energy, talk about, well, what am I supposed to do? And then you got Jason Black. Oh, you know, and his words echo in my mind more than anybody. You got to put in that work. Put in that work. And where has he been? He's a bitch-ass nigga. He's willing to bail some people out. And one thing I don't like about him is that he stood up there and made fun of homeless people and people that eat out of the garbage just to survive. Where in the hell is he at right now? What kind of work has he put in? That Icked Mel, another light-skinned dude, and G. Lowry. It's funny, the light-skinned dude's always got something sarcastic and funny to say about this whole thing. They both come with jokes and condescending terms. And that pisses me off because nobody's serious about what's happened. And I'm going to say this, you fucking black cowards, you let these little white women dressed in all black Antifa that you despise so much, you wouldn't have got a movement if it hadn't been for them. And you so-called educated motherfuckers that talk about anarchy, read a fucking book. Anarchy is not tearing up shit. Anarchy is having the wisdom of self-government and using the police and government in the minute roles. So you get on here and you're using George Floyd's death, which you guys all watched, to sit up and bolster some kind of internet fame or whatever. Everybody's using them, even Roland S. Martin. And this isn't against white people, because, some white people ain't the problem. I'm not a Candace Owens or a Kunis Owens. But I'll tell you what, Willie D he believes that a woman should get whatever she can get out of a man. So he can sit up on his fucking old ass and talk to you about what's right and wrong, but he's supposed to be a gangster. Ghetto boys. How ghetto are you? But he ain't lifted nothing to do nothing for nobody. They just sit here and talk that bullshit. It's masturbatory. But they ain't doing nothing. They ain't been in the front lines. Guess what? They haven't even been in the military service. But they're not doing nothing. They just keep talking. They got some good things to say, but it's enough. No more talk. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. We got a war going on, and I don't think it's a war with the white man or anything like that. I think it's a war of right and wrong. And I firmly believe that right will rule out. But all you hypocrites, all you pink dress motherfuckers, you gotta go. We can't have you fighting in this war. Because you're not gonna fight. You need to stay home with the women and microwave your meals, because that's all you're good for. All you're good for is talking. And what bothers me the most about this stuff has been going on for decades. I'm 52 years old, and the most prominent case that I can remember, besides Rodney King, is the forensic evidence of a young black man that was killed. And the forensic evidence showed that he had his hands up, and that cop still got off. All these people talking about strength, actually they're not. Putting their voices out here on YouTube talking this bullshit, they haven't done a damn thing. They can tell you about how many black men, as black men, they have stood up there and harmed, sold drugs to, how many women they got strung out on heroin, pot, crack, meth, whatever. But they won't touch a fucking cop. I got a lot to say, and this is my way of dealing with my anger. Because my heart fails me to think that. And I don't even know if it's just the fact of seeing that man die before my eyes. But just the response of everybody. Most, 99.9% of the people that sit up there and respond to different comments on YouTube. One of the lawyers for one of the cops that he asked him, and they wouldn't let him finish. It's like, if it was so outrageous, how come nobody stepped in? Black women will beat the shit out of another black woman if they find them in bed with their man. Just watched the video the other day. Got these, I call them Sambos. They'll sit up there and laugh and giggle at that stuff. But ain't nobody putting in no work. Not Jason Black, not G. Lowry, not Ichabod Bell. And that motherfucker always using that word minority. But they both make jokes about the black race. And I'm getting tired of it. You know, Sejihito, he's selling fucking sneakers and t-shirts. But I'm sure that there are companies that would advertise on his channel that sell bulletproof jackets, hoodies and sweaters, gas masks, puncture-resistant clothing, but they're not advertising that. See, they're not worried about you. They're worried about their bottom line. I don't know, this is just a rant, but I'm just putting it out there that I'm tired of it. Nobody's putting in any work. You guys are so feminized that it's ridiculous. Nobody's angry. They just get on here, keep a stiff upper lip, and talk about nothing. They ain't, they ain't putting shit together. If they got all that money, no, they're not doing anything. And then Lovely T, let me talk about her. She's got a bad body. She went out to Minneapolis, and the minute she was gone. She got her sorry ass out of there. But she's a content creator. But she goes back to talking about Cardi B and Beyonce and all this other stuff, where it's safe. But when things get real, they're like rats. They run and hide. Watch Dave Chappelle's special, 846 I think it is, and he will tell you about the mindset of a black military veteran that took that 37-second oath to defend his country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, before all this happened, we had some fucking Air Force supposed veteran get shot by the police, but he was loaded to the teeth on some bullshit. But nobody came to George Floyd's aid. You got a lot of these probably single mothers collecting child support from men. Oh, that could be my son. Yeah, but you got your father locked up or on child support. You don't give a fuck about sons until they're no longer valuable for you. But they won't talk about that because they get no views. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm 52 years old. I've had to live with this my entire life. And here's the interesting thing about George Floyd. It finally dawned on me why it messed with me so much. I saw my 250-pound mother put her foot on the neck of my brother Aaron. He was about, I think he maybe weighed 30 pounds. And she was beating him. And when I saw that video of George Floyd, it reminded me of that. And I talked to somebody that I got well acquainted with, and I realized how much that affected me. Because we have been dealing with abuse in the black community for so long. And it bothers me that I'm so traumatized by all that. Still traumatized by the abuse that I see going on, and yet no one steps in. And then where's the Christian church? Where's the sermons against police brutality, against police homicide, and killing of innocent people? They're silent. But Kenneth Copeland and the rest will tell you to send in your tithe, but they will say nothing of this. I'm going to end this, but shame on you all. Shame on you cowards. Complete shame on you.